We'll be rating all Residence RCS's designs. So are they good or bad or absolutely dogs it? We'll be ranking them from 1 to 10. Actually 0 to 10. 10. If there's like an absolutely horrendous design. So first is Vulture, which is the first Pokemon so here. Uh Vulture Pokemon is a Vulture's a pretty strange Pokemon. It's based off a Pokeball ball. But this must be the original Voltron, of course, when Pokeballs were, very ancient. With, there was an episode there was an episode, it was a Pokemon movie where they had like an ancient Pokeball, and now they actually put that into the actual game. And Voltorb, the new Voltorb form, it's okay. 6 out of 10. Road, it's basically just a wooden version of Road. Again, it's not really that unique, so but it's okay. 6 out of 10. Next is guava. So basically, I think guava is supposed to be like those one dogs where like they have the wool over the eyes. I just find they actually finally gave those types of dogs an actual Pokemon. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Arcanine looks pretty cool. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, Type Frozen. What did it do to Type Frozen? I read that, but if you see like actual other pictures, they actually brought back the fire in Type Frozen. So for that, which they did bring back the fire. I can't. Here it is. Which it is basically like a purplish flame. They actually brought back the fire, which was something that Game Freak couldn't do for some fucking goddamn reason. Well, you know what? I don't like the derpy design, but derpy work. But for the fire, you gotta give it a 7 out of 10. That's for that. Now we're back here. We have Quillfish. It does Quillfish. Okay, Quillfish is not more. It's give it the same. It's the same treatment as the original Quillfish. It's okay. Quillfish is an okay Pokemon. Sneasel, it's a Sneasel with a white coat of paint. What the hell did they do to Dialga? Okay, we already know how bad some of the legendary transformation Pokemon are. You have the really bad, of course, Kyurem evolutions, which look like a mismatch of different things. Then you have this. Why the fuck does Dialga have that gigantic thing stuck in his head? The rest of the design is pretty okay, but this just looks. That's why. Why can't you just get rid of this fucking thing in the middle of his head? Now, can we have Palkia? This is fucking cursed. Okay? This is fucking cursed because Palkia doesn't have his hands. It's all made it like a centaur, like Pokemon. I'll give both of these Palkia Dialga designs. Dialga, 3 out of 10, because at least it resembles Dialga. And Palkia, fucking disappointment, 1 out of 10. Samoat, it's actually a small improvement over the original design, so 7 out of 10. I think this is supposed to be really again, we all know a certain audience is gonna love really again. So for making it God of War 2.0, you should see it in that. But really, come on, guys, okay? We all know there's going to be suspicious art of this Pokemon online. It's okay design, 6 out of 10. We have Basculin, it's just Basculin. Basculin's a pretty cool design, 7 out of 10. Zora. Zora's design is not as great as Zora and Vulpix. 7 out of 10. We have Zoroark, which looks pretty cool. The original design is better, so 8 out of 10. With the original design, it's a 10 out of 10. So, Braviary, it's still Brave. It doesn't really look that much different from Braviary. It's basically a regional version of a regional ancient variant of Braviary. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Everwork, what the hell did they do to you? They gave you this disgusting looking thing on you. It just looks ugly. 3 out of 10. We also have the Gudra and Swigo. I'll give them both. I don't really care for Gudra and Swigo. They're honestly my least favorite pseudos. So yeah, the visual designs are better. And then again, they're already my least favorite pseudos. So I'll give them both a 5 out of 10. So next is the Decidueye. Another. I can't even see the Decidueye's eyes. The Decidueye is probably the worst in the earth because the Decidueye is so freaking cool and they make him look like he's probably the worst of the three. So 7 out of 10. Stantler, they gave stat or evolution. I think it's called reindeer or something. It's pretty cool. It looks like, an old DL, like an old wise DL. I think it's a pretty cool design. So 9 out of 10. So next we have the scifi evolution. This is supposed to be like the, I think it was like it's like the feudal Pokemon or something. I think that's what it is supposed to be. I think it's like it's like the one type of Pokemon. You can't beat Scizor, man. Okay, you can't beat Scizor. It's impossible. Scizor is already a perfect evolution. You didn't need to give Cypher another evolution. Okay, just made another version of Scizor. I think everybody would have been happy. So I'll give this design a 7 out of 10. So that's basically a more, sort of Cypher of basically like a more feudal design. Next we have things that are supposed to be another form, a Sneasel evolution. Revows better. 7 out of 10. Next we have a new Force of Nature. Yeah, we get a new Force of Nature. So people who hated the Force of Nature Pokemon, well, you guys get another. I think the Forces of Nature were okay legendaries. I don't think they're the greatest legendaries, but they're kind of really overhated legendaries. But again, with Game Freak's new designs, these just don't really look that great. I'll give them like 6 out of 10. Next is, this design 0 out of 10. It just looks so ugly. This is the Qwilfish evolution. Yeah, this is automatically. These two Pokemon are automatically 10 out of 10. These are perfect evolution for Basculin. These are 10 out of 10 designs. And of course, we have the Bear Pokemon. I think you can ride it. The fact that you can ride the Bear Pokemon, I'll give it basically a 9 out of 10. That's because you can ride it. It's a rideable Bear Pokemon. And it also looks more like a real bear, other than, a bear that stands up on 2 feet. For that, making it more like an actual animal bear, I like the design they went with too, where they went with a more more adapted to the cold design and more like an actual normal bear you'd find in the wild. He also looks pretty intimidating and dangerous. So what is the worst design? Well, this fucking piece of garbage here. And the best design is of course the Basculin evolution, which are basically a perfect evolution. So overall, the new Pokemon form is not the worst new Pokemon in Legends Arceus, surprisingly. The only thing I'm disappointed is a lack of Gen 4 regional forms. That's the only thing as well. So yep, that's basically it about this video. Goodbye.